We're here today with Neil Patel, CEO of Kabuni Limited. Neil, thanks for your time.
Thanks, Dave. Good to be here.
Can you explain a little bit of the evolution of the Kabuni business?
Sure, we've been in business 2 years. We've literally started in 2013 building a business that was going to be socially responsible in the home space. And during that time, we built up a fairly large community of realtors, plumbers, mortgage brokers. And during that evolution, learnt that actually it was interior designers that were going to be the key to building a sustainable business. And hence, we have Kabuni here now.
And how much hard work's involved in getting to this point?
Listen, being an entrepreneur is hard. I think there's days that you wake up that you wish that you want to give up. But there's something called passion and commitment to something that you really believe in that keeps you going. So, I don't think hard is the right word. There's a tougher word than that. But we love what we do. We believe Kabuni has a great purpose in creating better homes for everyone. And we have a team of talented and excited individuals to build this business.
Can you explain a little bit about the product that Kabuni offers?
Sure. So it's a cloud-based marketplace for interior designers. So, if you were looking to create a project for your home, from everything from buying a couch as a single item or doing an entire project, our platform services start to finish. So you download our app, you create your account, could be through social media, through email. You then effectively put your ideas up as you would on Pinterest. And then we've got our own algorithm to connect you with a designer who would basically help you make the right choices. And then ultimately, we deliver the product straight to your front door.
And in terms of recent milestones that the business has hit?
Yeah, we've had some big ones in the last 2-3 weeks. We literally just launched 1.6 into the App Store. And that now allows our interior designers anywhere in the world to monetize through clients that they connect with on Kabuni or connect with on their social media accounts. We've just opened our design studio, which I would say brings the world's first experience within our home decor sector of 3D holographic technology. And it's kind of a WeWorks place where designers, artists and artisans can collaborate with their clients. We effectively in a few weeks launch our desktop application, which will be multi-device. So literally from iOS you'll be able to use it on a BlackBerry, dare I say, a computer or a Mac. And then later on this year, in May, we will launch what we call our Kabuni Maker app.
And in terms of being listed on the ASX, how important has that been to the evolution of your business?
I didn't know much about the ASX till I was introduced to Cam, Steve and Clark. And certainly on my first visit to Perth, I met Tony, who's our chairman now, and I got to learn about the ASX in general and how actually the ASX was moving more from being resource heavy and looking at the new tech world. It's been instrumental for growing our business. I mean, we got the right capital for the right valuation. We've had huge support from investors here in Australia, Hong Kong and Singapore. And I would hate to think without that where we would be today. So the ASX and the brokers around it have really helped us build our business to where it is today. And I think long may that relationship continue.
And in terms of the size of market you're operating and some of the key jurisdictions, where would they be?
So we're very much focused in North America. I mean, we're based in Vancouver, but that population is fairly similar to the Australian numbers. The USA is our big market. So LA, Miami, New York, Texas are very, very big, strong areas for us, and Vancouver, Toronto. But we've certainly got designers littered all over the US and Australia and the UK. So those are the key markets in North America that we're currently focused on.
And how important is it to have designers, architects, interior designers as part of your cohort group?
Well, having interior design, the whole business model is built around interior designers. So I think without them, we would just become a fairly standard e-commerce play. So, as I said in my presentation today at the end, Uber delivered personal chauffeurs to the world, Airbnb delivered personal vacation homes to the world. Kabuni will deliver personal designers to every home in the world. So an interior designer is pretty critical to our success.
And how important are the relationships you've formed with key bodies in that network?
So we've recently announced, and in December, with the American Society of Interior Designers. They have 26,000 designers, and we're going to certainly spend this year and even next year onboarding those designers onto our platform. You know, partnerships and professional bodies are going to be incredibly important to us. So we've also got a relationship with the Interior Design of Canada, who have just under 6,000 members. But we have a partnership program which, when you think of emotional moments when people look to transact for their home, getting married, having a baby, moving home. So if you think of some of the big online businesses in those categories, when we secure partnerships with them, it will be a way of really multiplying our growth without a massive amount of cash being laid out to generate users to the Kabuni platform.
And in terms of your milestones looking forward, what are some of the key ones that investors should focus on?
The biggest milestone that we believe demonstrates success or growth for us is revenue per designer. You know, our hedgehog concept, which comes from the Jim Collins book, is what's our discipline and what do we always focus on every day, is how do we generate revenue through a designer. So, you know, if it was a sports team, that's our biggest number that sits right at the top. Then what we would look at is average sale, cost per user acquisition, but the real focus for us from a KPI as a whole is revenue per designer. The next 90 days is about monetization. We've just launched 1.6. We've already got a few transactions under our belt, and there's a huge focus internally for the next 90 days is to demonstrate that designer join-in, onboarding, sharing the content on social media, and then monetizing that relationship and keep repeating that. As long as we do that in many number of times this quarter, we'll continue to grow and demonstrate the growth of Kabuni.
Neil, thanks for your time.
A pleasure, Dave.